Hi everyone, this is Wendy. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on to do just a really little project, and this is actually with the items that Aunty Vera sent me for the month of November. What I've done, I'm using this paper here, which is the 3x4 cut aparts. So cool, they're double backed. I've had such a hard time thinking of what side I'm going to use to decorate, but then I thought, oh look, what I want it for, I'll most probably end up decorating both sides just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. So that's the paper I'm using out of the Tim Holtz Dapper paper collection. So I just thought I'd show you the full sheet, because I've actually kind of like started and cut the papers up that I want. So this one here, I'm going to have that one up right, that one's going to be upright. This one, it doesn't really matter, so I might have that at the side. That one can go on the side. This one, let's put that one upright. I'll put that side there. I'm just working out the way that I want them, like facing up to me. That one doesn't really matter, does it? So I'll do that one there. This one here can go upright that way. Plus, that's not all of them. I did cut a couple still joined together. So these two here I've left joined together and just folded it in the center, and I'm going to make a little notepad out of that, like just another little embellishment, and I'll just show you how easy they are to make. And I've done the same with those two papers there, those two patterns there, and all I've put in the center is just some coffee dyed paper. I've cut it so that I've just folded it in half. Okay, so I may as well do these ones first because they're pretty easy. And I've got all my other stuff here that I want to use. So with these ones here, I'm just going to grab my crocodile and I'll grab out a couple of my eyelets. Just the same. You know, I could use my blue ones for this as well, just for a little bit of colour. 1, 2. I'm just grabbing 4, 2 for each little booklet. Put them down. Okay, so I've just got my little booklet here, and I'll just push my papers up to the top and make sure they're in there okay. Alright, okay, they're up the top and they're just roughly centered. So I'm just going to use my crocodile and pop one hole over this side and then another hole over that side there, and put in one of my little eyelets. Now hopefully I've got this on the right one, right setting. Whoops. Okay, we've got that in, and give that a squeeze. Okay, so that went through really nicely. Now the other one, I'm using the little blue eyelets for this. And squeeze that one together. Okay, oh wonderful. So that's actually, those two eyelets there are actually holding all your little papers in your little notebook. And I'll just quickly do this side. I'll clean that out so I can see my hole. I'll do this side. I'll do this booklet. Okay, so just push them up there and I'm on the larger hole for this. There's that one. And that one. We'll just push this one closed. There we go. Oh, wonderful. Look at that. That's near perfect, Wendy. Good girl. Oh, I have so much trouble with eyelets sometimes. Okay, and we'll push up like that. Maybe it's the eyelet and not me. Okay, I'll push that through a bit further. Right, let's try again. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. Okay, so I've got the little eyelets done, and I've also got some of this Tim Holtz paper string. It's really cool. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colours on it, and it's just wonderful. So I will grab maybe this pale bluey colour, and all I'm going to do is just thread it through my eyelets, I think twice. So that's once. Need a bit more. I try and keep it on there and cut it. I'll thread it through and then cut it, just so that I don't waste that much of it. And if you hear any banging in the background, I'm so sorry guys. The man down below is still renovating his unit, and that's all we've heard for the last 3 days is just bang, bang, bang. I'm really getting over it. And it takes a lot to get me annoyed, I tell you. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just tie that in a knot like that, and just leave it as is. So there's the first little booklet done. I'm going to decorate up the front, but just not yet. And with this one here, I might use this khaki colour, I think it is. I'll just try this one, yep. So I'm just going to thread it through my eyelets. Just a couple of times, like that there. Whoops, come undone. And back in there to the front. Okay, and I think I can continue now. There was just way too much drilling then. It was so loud. So hopefully I've cut all that noise out. Okay, so we just tie that paper string just like that, and there's just 2 little notepad embellishments that I will be using these for another project. Okay, so, but I thought I'd come on and just show you how I get some of my embellishments done up anyway. So I've got those 2 there. Now with these, I want to turn these into mini postcards. Okay, so I've got my little postcard stamps here from the Tim Holtz, and I've also pre-cut out a few of these, the tools from the Kaiser Craft one, just pre-cut out in like a blue, a brown and a grey as well. And I've got my stencils here too that I'm going to decorate these with. But what I want to do first is just go and round the edges on these. just to like soften the edges, that's all. These ones here, they're going to go lay, what's this, landscape, and these ones are going to be portrait. So I'm going to just kind of like mix it up a little bit. Okay, I've got a little stamp block here that should be long enough for these little ones. So I'm going to use this one first, which is pretty cool. And I'll just put those over there for a minute. Now with this one here, it has got a bit of a busy background, so what I'm thinking with the ones that have a bit of a busy background, I don't mind the back because I'm going to put a little bit of decoration on the back of them as well. But for the front ones, I have got some scrappy papers here that I might just rip and see how that goes, because I don't really want it straight. And I'll just grab my Distress Oxide in Vintage Photo and just put a little bit of ink around the sides. And I'm going to just lay that on there like that. So I'll use a glue stick. That way, up that way. Oops, don't wobble. Okay, so we've got that on there. Alright. And with this one here, I might just do a straight black. Yeah, let's try that. A straight black. This is the Black Soot Distress Oxide. And I'm going to press it off first because I haven't used these stamps before. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, wow. It's nice and sharp too. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to put that just along there. I hope that was straight. That'd be great. Do the first one and then chuck it because it wasn't straight enough. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, I love that. Even just the way it is. I did get a little bit of ink just here, but that's okay. That's cool. Okay, so I've got that, and I do have a, let me see, okay, I do have a little bit of script stamp here. I'll grab a baby wipe and just wipe that off a bit, because I do want to use some embossing ink, so I want them rather clean. Okay, so we've got that one. Now just a little bit of stamping. I think I might just use my fingers. Let me see. Okay, I don't want it very dark. Whoops, so I drop it on there. Good one, Wendy. Okay. Oh, that looks cool. Because these are mainly for embellishments. Okay. Alright, I like that. That's cool. So I'm going to do all the front of the cards with the postcard on stamps on the front, and then I'll come back and just add just some simple decoration on the back. Okay, so this one here, I'm not actually going to paper that one, but I might use a different postcard font. I'll use that one. I'll stamp it off. Cool. Okay, so let's get that relatively straight up the top and press it down. Okay, oh, look at that. See, look how easy that really, even with just that one little bit of stamping on there, totally changes that bit of cardboard, doesn't it? Now this one here, I think I might use this side and just do more or less what I've done the same with that first one, and just rip this down slightly, and I'll just ink a little bit around the edge. These what I'm trying to go for is like a sort of industrial grunge, I suppose you'd say. Okay, so that can go there. Glue, and I forgot to wipe that other one down. I'll do that in a minute. And wipe that off there. We'll grab another different styled one. Well, let's have a go at this one here. That's pretty cool. I've got so much stuff on my table. Okay. Just stamp it off and stamp it on. Oh, look at that. Cool. I love these different fonts. So there are those three. Now the dog starts barking. There are those three different fonts. It is so cool, these. And I want to do the same with these ones. So actually I think that one can be on the side because that's a collage sheet, so it's got it, whoops, it's got it, yeah, I'll leave that one on the side, and that one there I'll do a top, and that's a top, just making sure I've got the backs up the right way, and that's a top there. So they're two lighter ones which I can stamp straight on, and these ones here I'll just do some more ripping and put those on the front. Like, I do love the papers, but I just want to, I don't know, tone it down for the embellishment. Just in case you do want to do, just you can do a little bit of journaling on here, or stick another image on if you want to. Okay, so we've got that one. I'll do a couple of these up at a time, just ripping around the edge. How many have I got there? 3. Okay, 1, 2, and oh, I've got no more offcuts. This one here I'll do. So I've got those ripped for these 3 here, and just put a little bit of vintage photo around the edges. One, two, three, and we'll glue it down. What I was thinking, I want to, those two there have kind of like got very deep blue shades. So what I was thinking with this one, I might like to, what might I like to do? That is the question. So, okay, now I've got some distress embossing ink here, and just let me have a look at those other ones that I've just done. Where's that one there? Postcard addressees only. No, let's just the plain one. I think this one up here, I'm going to try it with that one there, postcard. So what I want to do is I'm going to emboss this one with the turquoise embossing powder, just for something different. I really don't want them these little mini postcard embellishments the same, so I'm just going to try something different with the embossing powder, and I'll just do one at a time and just see how it goes. Okay, so I have used this one before, but we'll just see with this one, and hopefully it'll work. Okay, so I've got it up the right way, yeah. I'm going to push that there, and hopefully I'll get a nice grab another piece of paper. And we'll sprinkle some of this on. I'm just hoping that will take. Okay. Alright. Done it a bit crooked, but that's okay. Okay, I've got a little brush here that I'm just going to brush off that excess up there and just down the sides. Okay, so that one there's right. I'll just put that back in there. And while I'm here, we'll just do another one, but I'm going to do it different. That is nice, that colour. Let's try this one up. That shouldn't be too big. Okay, we'll have a go at this. I haven't used this one, this font before, but I'll have a go and see what it's like. So I'll just put it through the embossing ink and press it down. Okay. And we'll put some of this on it. It comes out so fast. Just remember to wipe that off too. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. Oh, that is lovely. So I'll just put that back in there. and put the lid on before I spill it. Okay, and I'll grab my heat tool. What am I stuck on? And put this on for a bit of heat. Because I've just glued that part on there, that card did fold up a bit, but that's alright. Oh, look how cool that is. Oh, isn't that lovely embossing powder? I'm going to have to put a little bit more glue just under that there, but that's alright. Okay, let's see how this one's going to turn out. Wow, so pretty. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is awesome. I'm sure you can see that. I'm not sure. I'll bring it up a bit. But that looks so cool. Oh, I like it. That's lovely. So I've got those two there. They do look cool. I have to put a little bit of glue on the corners. Because I used my heat tool, it made the paper curl a little bit. So this one here, got this one. I'll just let those cool down a bit and put those ones over this side here. You can pop back over there for a moment. That's up that way. I might do that one that way, I think. Okay, so with this one I'm going to use another font. As soon as I find, there it is. I'm going to do this one sideways, so I'll use this nice, I might use this one here. Will that fit on there? Yeah. Oh, lucky. Lucky. Where's the black gone? I'll do these ones in black. There's just something about, like I do like these. I love the colour of them. I like this one here as well. And I love the colour of them, but there's just something with postcards that when you put the black on there, it just, I don't know, I think I just like it more. So I'm going to do these ones with the black ink. Very good. Okay, so put that one on there. Okay, that's cool. Now with this one here, it's got on the stamp, it's got for correspondence and for address only. So I'm just going to grab one of my black, so I'm just going to use my ruler. I might line that up. And I've just got a thin black Sharpie. And all I'm going to do is just, oh, it would be good if the Sharpie worked, wouldn't it? I'll just go over it a couple of times just to get it a bit darker. There, that'll do. Okay, so there's that one. I haven't used this one. I'm just wondering, yeah, that'll fit on there. Okay. I want to try and give them all a use. I want to try and use them all. So we'll try this one. Let's see how it stamps off. Ooh, that's different, isn't it? Okay, so let's put that right up the top there. and it just fits on this. It's on the, I've done it on the 3-inch side up the top. Oh, that's nice. You could have fun making postcards with these headers up the top. Okay, so there's that one. Now, I find myself another Sharpie. Go and scrounge around to try and find one that works. Okay, this one here works. So I might just use the, no, I'll use my ruler. Okay, and I'm just going to draw another line, just down from this one up here. So there's that there. And the last one here I've got. Now I do want to try another colour. I've got this rusty brown. Just not sure how that's going to go, but I'm going to try it anyway, because I want to kind of like mix them up a little bit. And what one haven't I used? Let me have a look. I'll work it out here in a minute. Okay, I've got those ones, and what's that one? They're the two little ones. Maybe this one here. I think this one. Okay, I haven't used this one yet. And I'm going to use Gamma. I'm going to use the rusty brown on this one. Let's see what it's like. Stamp it off first. Ooh, I like that. Something a bit different. Okay, we'll just put that up there. That is a nice colour. Oh, I do like that one too. That does look so cool. Okay, so that's all the postcards I'm going to be doing. Let me just close this up. That's all the ones that I have stamped. They look so cool. I like them. They do look good. Okay, they're wonderful fonts, aren't they? That's all I'm going to be doing with these. Where's my paper bag? There it is. Just put these back in here. So they're all the fonts there. Look pretty cool. Postcard. I like that one there. That's that one. Okay, so that's all I'm going to be doing to the front of them, except maybe for this one here. I don't like the way this line just went down there, so what I have got is just a little stamp, one of mine from the my steampunk collection. So what I'm going to do, oops, I need a bit of paper under that, don't I? What I'm going to do with this one is just put a couple of little stamps down there at the bottom. Oh, nice. I like that. Now, do I want to do it on any of the others? I don't want it on that one because I like that one. And no, I like that one just as it is, just with the postcard stamp up there. That looks so cool, because I want the, you know, the interest in this one here really is just the paper. So, and I like that one the way it is. This one here I might do just a little bit more stamping down here with the little mini cog I've got. Okay, so that's that one there. Okay, and I don't think I want any on those ones there. So now I'm going to leave these, this side here as they are, and I'm just going to do just a little, like a minimal bit of decoration on this, on the back side of the postcards. Okay, all right, that's what I'm up to now. That looks so cool. Doesn't it make it different? Because down here I kind of like wobbled my line, but just put a little bit of stamping over a little mistake. It's not really a mistake, but you just put a little bit of stamping over it, and it just takes your eye off your little bit of mistake. Okay, all right, so I'm going to just show you what I'm going to do with the reverse side of these now. How many have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8 plus those two. Might need to do a little bit more for what I want it for. Okay, I shall be back, guys. Okay guys, I'm back again. I've picked out these 3 little mini postcards, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this, you know, the pointy finger layering stencil, and I've also got some of the Dina Wakley acrylic black paint, and this here is just going to be so simple. So I'll do this one first, and all I'm going to do is just lay one of the fingers up there, but because this finger, I just want one of the hands, so because this one is pretty close, I'm going to grab my masking tape, some masking tape here, that I'm just going to place down over my hand, just like that. I know that's going to stick, but that's okay. I'm going to cut that excess off there because I don't want it totally sticking to the paper. Okay, and I'm going to place that on there now. I might actually have this one just coming over to the left of the back of that one. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to just place another bit of tape just there, so hopefully that will hold both of them. And I'm just going to use a little bit of the black paint. Wow, come out fast. Good squeeze there, Wendy. Okay, and hold that down and just gently go in my stencil. I'm not putting a lot of paint on my little sponge. I'm dabbing it off here to the side as well. Okay, but that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's lift that up. Ooh, cool. Well, that's really different, isn't it? It doesn't take long for that paint to dry. I can actually see it drying here. Okay, so I do like that. It's actually going up that way. Alright, so there's the back of that. Now, what I was actually thinking, what I should have done first was just put down a little bit of gesso on that background first. So that's a good trial and error. I'll still keep it, not going to throw it out. Now I've got this one here, and this one's going to go on the side, and I'm going to use the same one, but I'm going to put it there. But this time, before I put it down, I have got some of my white gesso here, and I have I'll use that paintbrush because it's dry. And so what I'm going to do is just brush some gesso over here just to blot out a bit of the background so that you can see that hand better. I should have done that first, but I just didn't think. Got that man renovating his apartment and it's starting to get to me. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I haven't completely blotted out the background, but I have put a little bit on there. So I'll just give that a quick dry. Now I'll put this one just about there, I think. Oh no, I haven't got it all on there, hang on. Whoops, there, now we've got it all on there. Okay. And, oh, I didn't, did I? I did. I stuck that in the black paint. Wasn't thinking. Okay. Now, just grab that, and I should have enough paint down here beside me. Oh, much better. See the difference that makes when you just blot out the background a little bit? Where's that other one? So that is, I like that, that looks pretty cool. So I'll leave that up to dry. Now I'm going to use it, but I'm going to have the hand coming the other way. So I'm just going to take this bit of tape off here. Alright, and I will just get some gesso again. And don't, oh, there's no paint there this time anyway. Okay, and just going to do the same here. This one down here. Just about there, I think. Okay. And I need a little bit more black paint. Oh. It's just stuck a bit to my... Ooh, lovely. So that's the back of these ones. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to use the stencil and I'm going to put Discover up there and just use some of, what's this one? This is Aloe, the Dina Wakley. So I'm going to put that there, and I think I should be right, I might not, I don't think I'll hit those other words there, so just gonna, I'm gonna do it lighter on this one, just for the wording. Okay, see how that went. Oh, cool. Okay, I like that, that looks pretty cool. Discover. So I'll let that one dry, and on this one here I shall have just put Journey. I'll put the Journey, why not? Let's put the whole lot on that one. Right, have a look. That didn't come out. The Journey didn't come out as much as what I like. Let me see if I can just fix that up a bit or not. Journey. Okay, I'll just go back in with a little bit more. Just make it a bit darker. Oh, that's better. It's okay. That's that one. And this one here, let's do Explore. Let's see how this one, I might actually do this one in black. So I'll just go back to the black. Yeah, that's alright. That one's going to be pretty dark as it is. So this is more or less an experimental card, but I'm just going to keep it as it is anyway. Okay, so they're those three. The Discover turned out really nice. This one I'm not too sure about, but the thing that gets me with this one is that I can just still see those numbers there in the background really prominent. What I could do is maybe put a bit of white paint through them, or lighter paint. Let me just, I've got a bit of leftover paint here. So let me have a look. Looks a little better. And what else I'm going to do, I'm going to go around the sides here as well. Okay, that actually does look a lot better, doesn't it? I think so. Okay, so yeah, that does look a hell of a lot better. And I've just noticed I've put Explore on sideways, but that's it. That's what I'm doing. Okay, it's staying like that now. Okay. Okay, so that is really all I'm going to do for those, because I don't want a lot of embellishing on the back of them. So there, those three done. Okay, I've got the backs of those ones done. Now, this one here, I've got these ones here to go. Just got a bit more ink here. This one looks a little bit too plain on this side, so I'm just going to do just a little bit of stamping there. Okay, that one looks better. That one's okay. Yep, that's okay. And that's okay. Right, now what I want to do is on the back of this one here, I've got some of these little tools. So we've got that one, and that one. So my husband tells me that's a spanner, not a wrench. And they're pliers, I don't know what I called them before, and a hammer. Okay, so what I'm thinking is just putting those on there, just like that. But I think I want something else on there as well. I'm going to do that with two of them. So I've got like the bluey ones there, and this one here, don't know whether it should have brown or this lighter, the lighter ones on here. It's just something different. Oh, I've just noticed they've got a hole in them. So I'm actually going to put a few of those ones together and have make a little dangle from that. That'll be cool. Okay, so I've got that and that there. If I use that front part there for a bit of journaling on, this can be decorated up a little. I wanted to put one of those tool sets on here as well, because they're pretty cool, aren't they? I like the hammer. And that one. And that one there. Alright, so we've got that, and got that, and that there. So these three are going to have the little tool kit on them. but I want something else. I'm not sure what. Let me think. Okay guys, I'm back. I just pulled out a few little words out of my supplies for the back of my little mini postcards, and I grabbed some book page and a little bit of cheesecloth as well. Okay, so I'm going to decorate, while I'm at it, the little spanners that are in this die set from Kaisercraft, the little tool set with the hole in the end. I ended up gluing three of them together, and putting a word on it, and I made it into another little embellishment which will come in really handy for my major project that I'm doing. So how cool is that? And then I've just tied it with some of that paper twine that I have from Tim Holtz. Okay, so they look pretty cool. I've got grateful, thankful and blessed on there. I thought they're going to look so cool in my project. So that's just another little embellishment that you can do with those there. You could poke a hole in the hammers and that, but I just thought, look, the hole was already in the little spanners, so why not just use the spanners. Okay, alright, so now I am just going to start putting these together. So I am going to just roughly go around the edges with my vintage photo and just start putting these down on the back of the postcards. Just doing just a little bit of embellishment on them. I want it kept kind of, you know, flat. And I did grab some of my words. This, I've got Discover field notes for that little notebook, and then Friendship for that one over there. So I'll get this one done up first. Now I do want something else on the back of that before I put it down. So what I was thinking, I'll have a look here first. Just ripping a little bit of this text. I don't want to cover up too much of that, of the paper on the background, but I just want something there. It says here, he wasn't a gentleman. Oh well, that's okay. It might be covered, I don't know. Alright, so I'll use my wet glue for this because the paper is a little bit thick. And just look up to make sure I've got the camera on. Yep, I have. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there. There it is. And put the tools on. I might put a little bit of the cheesecloth under those tools. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this one. And the Discover, I just want another piece back in that, just to make it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so that's my first one. That's the back of my first postcard. And might go around Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. So there's the front and that's the back of that one. Just a little bit of embellishing. Okay, so that one's done. Now I'll do this one here, the front of this one, and more or less going to do the same. Just cut off another piece for the back of this. Roughly around these edges too. I've just used some of my cardstock that I had here to cut these out with. They look cool, these little tools. You could make some nice little cards as well. If the male in your life is into building, that would be so cool, wouldn't it? Okay, so I've got that done. Now this one, okay, so where am I going to put that one? Down there. Now do I want anything behind that one? You know what, I don't think I really do. But what I might do is just grab some more of my what's this called? Just grab some more of my gesso, and I didn't put that in the water. Goodness sakes, Wendy. I haven't even got any water in there. Okay. So I've got another brush here. So I'm just going to give that a gentle wash over. There's really not that much that much paint on my brush, and it's a dry brush too, so that will be okay. See, that's nearly dry as it is, and I'm just going to put that one down there and these ones up here. And I'm just going, I might put a little bit of cheesecloth behind this sign, just down the bottom. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. So there's one of my little notebooks, and I should bend that just up like that so it's easier there. Okay, so that's a little field notes. Put that over there. Now this one here, I'll grab another little piece of this. Whoa, where did that, oh, I stuck that in my paint. Gosh, Wendy. A little bit grungier. I forgot I had that there. Okay, that's okay. Let's fix that up. Paint and ink. It's pretty cool. So I'm just going to grunge that up there. Just adds to it, doesn't it? And just gently around these ones. And this one here, I might just put that down there. Do I want to, I might like to do a little bit of stamping with this cog here. So we'll just have a look. Where's the lid for that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There it is, under that. I've got so much stuff on my table, guys, it's unreal. Okay, so let's have a look. I'll do it in black, just so that it might show up a bit better. So let's put some down here. Okay, so I'm not sure if you're going to see those at all, but they look pretty cool in the background. And another little piece of cheesecloth. Just there, and I'll put this on. I'm still going to use this even though I got a bit of paint on it, or gesso on it. That's okay. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so I've got that one with the tools, that one there with the tools, and then that one with the tools, and that's the other side of those there. Okay, so I've got those three done and finished. I think that at the moment that's all I want to use the tools on, because I don't want too many things to be similar. Okay, so I've got those done. Now these ones here, 1, 2, 3, I think I'm going to leave that one as is. Yeah, I'm just going to leave those ones as they are. I forgot that I'd put the paint on the back of those, but they're just going to be left like that. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one here, just thinking, because there's a nice writing spot, or a nice little writing spot there, and this here was actually given to me, and it hasn't got all the things, all the little points of it popped out, and I really don't have the patience to go in there and cut them all out myself. So I'm just actually going to leave that as is, and I'm just going to put that straight back on there, straight on there. Okay, because I may as well use it. Like, it's a little bit imperfect, but you know, you can still use imperfection. There's nothing wrong with it. So this one is just going to be put straight down onto there, on the back of that little postcard. And left as is. I think I do want to put a bit of ink around this one though, but I want to use this one here. So I need another little, my other little dabber thing, if I can find it. This one will do. So this is the, what was it? Rusty brown. I was going to say rusty red, but right, rusty brown. And a little bit showing on this side too, I think. I just love these papers, the Tim Holtz papers. They're so gorgeous. So you can see all the nice alphabet fonts still there in the background. Okay, so I've got that one on. that one is done as far as I'm concerned. I like it. Okay, and now these ones here, I did want to use some of these rub-ons just for something different, I think. Oh, and I've got that, oh hang on, I'll do this one first, because I have got this little fishy washi tape from Aunty Vera that is just so cute. So I was thinking of putting these little fishies just down along here. What I'll do, because I want the washi tape to stay on, I'm going to just put a line of my glue and put that one down there. They're so cute, these fish. Just something different. I'll snip that off there. So I'm going to do a couple of rows of this on there. Maybe 3, 2 or 3, we'll see. Is that straight? I don't even know if I'm going straight with this, because I've got that on an angle. Well, that looks so cool. I'll just snip this off here. And I've just got my ink pad. I'm just going to just tone that down a fraction. See, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Just using a little bit of ink on that to tone it down. Well, that is so cool. And I want a word on here. So I've got another one here that says documented. These words I printed, they were a free printable from Aunty Mays from her Facebook group. Okay, and a little bit of backing paper. And get just a little piece of the cheesecloth. There, in between those, but because I've put that cheesecloth there, I've kind of like covered up my little fishies, so I'm going to put another row up the top, I think, because they look so cool on that. Over. Okay, yep, that looks better, because I kind of like covered up those other ones down there. That looks cool, I like that. Right, so that one's done. Oh, hang on, I've got this fishy here. I don't want to waste him, so what I'll do, I'll cut the little nose off that one. Put just a smidgen of the wet glue on the back. And we will, where will we put it? I think just here on the first page, eh? Just so that we don't waste him. Little fishy. This could be a little notepad for like catch of the day or something. That's pretty cool, I like that. Alright, so that one's done too. And I've got these ones here. So what I want to do with these, let me think. I'm going to use some of those rub-ons that I had, because they're lighter and these will show up a bit better. I'm not sure if these rub-ons are actually going to work, but I will see, because I have had these for quite a while, and you really don't know how long they've been sitting in the shop for either. So let's see, I want to keep that there, the numbers, so let's maybe cut that there. 1, 2, 3. So I normally cut out the pieces that I want from the rub-ons. That's going to go there, so I'll use my bone folder. Where is it? Up there. And all I do is just hold it where I want it and start rubbing. So I'll start from one end down here, and when I can see that it's taking, like sticking to the, I don't know if these are going to stick, I just lift up the end. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to keep going, only because even if I get a little bit up there, it's like a bit grungy, isn't it? See, that looks like it's starting to come up. No, look at that. Some parts of it have come up, have taken off the paper, but there's some that's still not quite going to take, I don't think. So, see that? Then I just lift that and keep rubbing and rub and lift at the same time that back plastic part. So I think that's about all I'm going to get off that one. Just keep lifting and rubbing and lifting and rubbing. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? They must be so old, those rub-ons. But that's okay. There's just, you know, a little bit of interest up the top there. Okay, and I think on the back of this I'm just going to use, what's that one? I might use that one. It's Explore Memories. I'll use this one, this stamp on the back here. Let's see if that's going to stamp. Yep, it is. Cool. So where do I want it? Let's just put it there. Oh, lovely. And I might get one of my smaller ones. Are they both the same? No, a bit different. And then just use a couple of these off here. And just a couple of the littler ones. Okay, oh, I like that. See, just a bit of stamping, nothing too much, and the rub-ons that didn't really work, but that still looks cool, doesn't it? And I do want, I'm just going to, oops, go around and just darken this one up a bit on the edges. So that one's done to me as well. That was just with a little bit of stamping and those rub-ons that are still going to not come on, no, not stay on. But that's okay, it's done. Alright, now this last one here, it's going this way. So I think what I might do, Will I use the paint or the ink? Let me try the ink, okay? I'll use the black ink on this. Is that straight under there? Okay. And I'm going to put just ink over the life and the expedition. And oh, and I've got that one there, so I have to be pretty careful with this. Do it on the side because I didn't mask it off. Okay, let's see how that turned out with the ink. Oh, cool, that's alright. And what else has I put? Oh, I might put a bit of this on. This is that Harlequin? This is the Harlequin one. Okay, Harlequin Life Expedition. Okay, so I think I've got a mixture of little embellishments now, mini postcard embellishments. Okay, so let's just have a look. Turn that over. So we've got this one here, and that's the postcard on the front. But that looks cool too, doesn't it? Just something really simple. And then we have this postcard one, and that's just got some more stamping on the back. They're cogs. Those stamps are just from my collection. And then this one here, I think this one's so cool. I just love that washi tape. This is documented, and it's just a little notepad made with the paper, like industrial grunge. This one here, that was the rusty brown. That looks good on there too, doesn't it? A little pop of colour. And just an old clock and cog die that was sent to me. And then this one here, this here I think I might just, I want that a bit darker on the edges, so I'm just going to run this around. This is the black soot I've got on this one. So that's that postcard, and that one there, it says The Journey. Then this one here was Discover with that one. This one here, Explore, kind of like experimental, but that was okay because I did manage to fill in a little bit of those gaps and just make it a little bit more, the hand a little bit more noticeable. And that there, I keep touching that, it's so pretty. That's with the turquoise embossing powder. Then this is the back of this one. It says Friendship, where I smudged a bit of paint on there, and that's that one there. That is so pretty, that. Okay, so there's that one, and then this one, Discover, with the little tools from Kaiser Craft die set and postcard. And then this here, just another little embellishment for my main project, which is field notes. Okay, so that's it guys for that project. I hope you like it. I did. I enjoyed having just to play around. I hope that I can manage to get most of that banging out from that neighbour renovating. Oh, I'm so overhearing people renovate. Oh dear, he should be finished soon, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so guys, the things that I used today, the items that came from Aunty Vera's Scrap and Craft are on discount in her store for the month of November, and the other ladies on the creative team also have their items discounted as well. It might be a good idea to pop over and have a look at the blog and catch what the other ladies are doing as well. Honestly, there's been a little bit of a mix around this month, so I'm sorry that I can't remember what ladies are on or not. I know I am because I'm here doing the projects. Good one, Wendy. Okay, alright guys, I'm just sitting here packing up and finally haven't heard any banging from downstairs. Alright, you all have a great day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you later, guys. And don't forget these. That's really awesome stamp. That is really, really awesome, that one. Okay, bye-bye. Take care, stay safe, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye, guys.